and welcome to Cry Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do an after-action report of Devilry Afoot. So let's get started. For those of you who aren't familiar with Irregular Wars' Devilry Afoot, it's a really exciting and enjoyable little game with a lot of feeling and content. The book is incredibly beautiful and filled with woodcuts from the period. It is, how do you describe it? It's in many ways similar to Silver Bayonet. It's the idea of folklore being real, and you're countering these creatures of myth and witches. Unlike Silver Bayonet, it's set in an earlier period. I know a lot of people play it at different periods, but it's usually played in the 16th through early 17th century. There's a new expansion coming out that's going to put it into the Age of Reason, but it's mostly in that age of in the wars of religion. I play it in the way that I think they're strongly gearing it towards, which is mid to late 17th century. Meant to be played in Europe or in North America. I've been playing it in Europe. Got a few other games. I have a game already on here, maybe more than one. I'll put a link to those up above. Today we're going to do Dance Macabre. It is meant to be a solo game. As any solo game, it can very easily be played cooperative. The Dance Macabre game is going to be cooperative, you will see. That's the other place where it differs heavily from Silver Bayonets. In fact, some people in my club have kind of wondered about the likelihood of two units from two different nations in the Napoleonic War giving up fighting the giant troll to fight each other. There's nothing like that in this game. The creatures are your main goal. It is done as an ongoing campaign like either Silver Bayonet or Frostgrave or Mordheim, or any of those sort of games. Anyway, enough of me going on about what the game is. Instead, let us go to the gaming table. So this is our table for Devilry Afoot. This is going to be the Dance Macabre. It is the second scenario in the book. Not that there's any reason to play the scenarios in order of how they're written in the book, but dead walk again upon the earth. It is a sign of great evil. For the local villagers, the shambling terrors that now haunt the night revive memories of ancestral wickedness, of curses laid, and of the perpetration of the most devilish deeds. Summoning a party of pious men of standing, they hope that the word of God will settle the unquiet dead and leave their past firmly buried. So the terrain is set up on the table right now. It's a burial ground, consecrated or otherwise, placed in the central quadrant of the table. Otherwise, the table is set up with two buildings and a variety of other terrain features using the usual terrain placement rules. There is a single revenant in the center of the burial ground. And a single specter randomly placed using the random terrain placement rules over there. There are up to 4 characters, along with any followers should be deployed along the single randomly determined table edge, which is right here. We have, first off, the gentleman Richard Pettigrew and his manservant Cuthbert Ogle. That's the Reverend John Norris and John Copperthwaite, who is a scholar. And next to him is the new guy, Matthew Ruff, who is a veteran soldier. This is a hard scenario, I will tell you that now. Scenario objectives and special rules. In order to successfully complete this scenario, the devilry infecting the burial ground must be removed. To remove the devilry, characters stand within the burial ground and successfully quote scripture a total of 3 times. The scripture quoting does not need to be carried out by a single hunter. If the scenario is successful, the hunter party will be rewarded with 8d10 shillings from the local populace. However, every time a revenant rolls a 1, 2, or 3 while moving or attacking, another revenant will rise from the center of the burial ground, ready to be activated the next time a revenant initiative token is drawn. There's no time limit for this particular scenario, save for the coming of new dudes. The way the game works is the first thing we have to do is we have to pull a card to determine activations. And that's what these cards are. Actually, they're usually tokens, but I'm using cards. We have a hunter activation. So somebody gets to activate a hunter. We have to decide who that's going to be. And then that hunter will roll to see what he can do. All right, I'm going to activate with Norris. The way activating works is you roll 2d10, and you have to beat their resolve. Norris has a resolve of 3. So I roll that, I get 2 successes. So he gets 2 activations. Now, if those had both been 10s, this would have been a critical, and he actually would have had 3 successes. Instead, he just gets 2 successes. So he can do 2 things. His move is 4 inches, and I think I'm just going to move twice. And he's almost in, I'm going to move him over there. Comes around there, and he sees the creature. So we pull another card, and we get another hunter.
So perhaps I should go. My 2 move is 1.
Well, not exactly. You roll for them separately.
Oh, I do.
He activates when you activate.
Ah, okay. I thought they had to stay together. 4.
So you rolled a 2 and a 10. So he's going to be able to do 1 activation.
Which is... Okay. Now I roll again for Cuthbert.
Yeah.
2 7s.
So he gets to go twice.
He can go 5. I think I'm
That's
just
what they're for, dicing.
gonna get here.
They're for dicing.
There.
Now we have the Revenant. The Revenants work a little different. We have to see what his conditions are. That is, whether there's a human within 6 inches, or is anybody within 6 inches of him?
Possibly. Cuthbert could be. Yes, he is within 6 inches. So is yours.
All right, so he is within 6. So we roll a d10, and we got 10. That's attack. So he's going to roll a d10 minus 3 and move in that direction towards one of us. Who's closest?
I suspect I am by an inch or a half an inch. 3.
3 minus 3. He's apparently just standing there. Revenant again. Who shuffled these? Roll again. 1. He still is within 6, so he rolls the same thing as last time. It's an attack. It's almost always attack
It's
for him.
3
And he
him.
also doesn't move.
But is that 3
Was
enough to bring the other revenant?
Was it 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
There should be 2 there.
I thought it was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there should be 2 there then, because each one of those created 1. 2 more revenants already.
That is not good.
You see how this goes? So we pull another card. It is the Spectre.
I'll roll for the Spectre.
Now Spectre is going to be on the any other situation, because nobody shot at the Spectre and he's well over 6 inches from everybody.
Yes. 2.
2.
She has 2.
That is stock. Monster will move up to the full movement in a straight line towards the nearest human or dog, but will not carry out an attack. So she moves 4 inches towards the door.
Okay.
Presuming she can even go into doors and stuff. Hunter. So it's going to be either the warrior, I think it should be the warrior, because he's got a gun. And he moves 5. His resolve is 4. He only gets 1 success. So he won't be able to shoot this time. I'm going to go ahead and move him. Spectre again. So you want to roll for the Spectre again?
1.
That's hide. She'll move up against the building
The house here.
and hide in the shadows.
Okay.
And is the Spectre
6.
Intimidate. A monster intimidates all humans within 6 inches. None of us are within 6, are we?
No.
Last card, which has got to be a hunter. This is Cooperthwaite. He's 4 or higher. He's got 2 successes. So he's going to walk to the door and open to see if there's any innocents inside. So go ahead and roll a d10.
9.
The building is empty. And that is the first turn done. Revenant!
Oh,
We have a Revenant.
Great.
Now, the creatures don't have to decide. They all get to activate. when those cards come up, and we should decide who we're going to roll for first.
The center one is the leader. He was the first
All right,
one
so
up.
we'll roll for him first, and he gets a 7. Humans within 6, so he's going to attack.
Okay. And he has the 2 humans are within 6.
So even odd. So it's going to attack Norris. We roll it.
Oh dear.
And he doesn't go in. Then one of the other ones,
Okay,
the closer one,
this fella?
7. He's going to attack. Even odd. He's going to attack Ogle.
Cuthbert, yeah.
He actually moves.
Okay.
He moves 6 inches.
Does he get even with him or go beyond him?
He's going to him.
He's going to him, so he's going to attack him.
Now he's swinging. So what he has to do is he has to roll a 6 or higher. He is standing in shadows. So he's got a +1. He is not attacking from your rear. There aren't additional people fighting. It is not an opportunity attack. So he's got a +1 to hit. 4. That's a miss. That's also a rolled 1 to 3. All right, and the last one,
Is that one?
8. He's going to attack. Even or odd, he's going to attack Ogle. Yep.
All right.
But he's not going to get there.
He could.
Instead, because he rolled so lowly,
Another one
get
comes.
yet another critter.
Another friend.
None of them are moving, but they're
Right.
all showing up.
Right.
But that's all of another revenant. The one that's on top of Ogle already
Yes.
is going to do an attack. He's still in the shadow.
Okay.
4 or 5, that's a miss. Now, he missed you last time, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
You should have had an opportunity attack. When he swung at you the first time and missed, you should have been able to swing back with a -1. You need to roll your d10. You need to beat his defense, which is 5. However, he's in a shadow, so that's a -1. And you're at a -1 because you're doing an attack. So it's going to be a -2 to your roll.
Okay. 4. No.
So he just missed you again for his
Okay.
second attack, on this,
Right.
the actual turn we're on. So you get to swing again. Again, you're at a -2.
1. Now, none of these numbers of mine count on the bottom, I assume.
What do you have down
For
there?
my weapons.
Your attack, another -1,
Why would a polearm be a -1?
because it's cumbersome.
Okay.
Spectre. You want to roll for the Spectre?
7.
7 on any other situation is stalk. So he's going to move 4 inches towards whoever's nearest.
So 4, you said, right?
Yeah.
There she is.
And Hunter, or one of us, who's going to go?
Finally. I think Pettigrew should go, and then both of mine have a chance.
Alright,
I still do the roll. 4 and a 3, so I only have 1.
You rolled 1 success. Probably want to do is an attack, which will allow you to move your 4 inches.
Yes. It's only 3, but
That's fine. It's when it's over is the problem.
right.
So now you want to hit him. He's still in a shadow.
I also have night vision, night sight.
Oh, which means he doesn't count as being in a shadow.
Okay,
He doesn't have that -1 on you.
that's what I thought.
He is a 6 to hit. This is also not an opportunity. Does your weapon give you any modifiers?
+1 on attack.
So you're going to have a +1 to the die roll.
Okay.
Now, if you want to do that furious thing, you'd have to take a negative,
Right, 1.
you know,
High.
that's not 1. So you do not hit him. He gets to hit you back. So he's going to have a -1 to hit you because it's an opportunity attack because he's hitting you back on your missed turn. He needs a 5.
Now, Cuthbert tries to get him again.
All right, Cuthbert doesn't have to move. He's at a -2. -1 because of the weapon,
Right.
and -1 because he's in a shadow. But again, it's 5s is what you're trying to beat.
This is just for action.
When you're hitting, it's the Revenant's target. Oh yeah, you set the roll off for your
Right.
action, yeah.
2. He gets
Sorry?
to do 2 things
Yeah.
for his attack, and it's a 9.
All right, so that's a hit. Now, I do believe you have a modifier to your damage, don't you?
I do. He has a +2 damage roll.
All right, so you want to roll a d10, you want to add that +2.
9, 11.
That is 3 wounds.
Yes.
They take a lot.
God.
But 6, that's a good hit on a revenant.
Good. Well, he's annoying.
You hit him, so he can't fight. He can't hit you back.
Now I can do one more action,
Yeah.
but there's really nothing to
No,
do.
'cause
We want to kill
If you
him.
move out, he can do an opportunity attack
Right.
on you.
We want to kill him.
So you probably just want to stay there.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what you should have done? It should have told you to do a concentrate, or whatever they call it in this game.
I didn't know.
It wouldn't have mattered because
Okay.
you hit him anyway. But it
Okay.
would have given you a plus to hit. Hunter! I'm going to try to activate Richard Norris. Whoops. Josiah Norris. He only gets 1 activation. I needed 2. On the other hand, if I charge in behind him, I'll be -1 for being behind him. I mean, a +1 for being behind him. -1 because of the shadow, so that makes that a 0. But my dagger is nothing, so it's just a 0. So I need a 5 to hit, and I don't. Which means he can't hit me. Can he hit me behind? I don't think there's a rule against that. So he needs a 6. He does not hit. All right. Spectre. So you want to roll for the Spectre? Yeah.
7.
7 in any other situation is stock. So it's going to move
4 more inches.
4 inches towards us. Ooh.
All right. Do you feel that she could go between there?
That's fine.
Okay. So right on the other side of that wall. Right here.
No, she's getting nowhere. She's near us.
Yes,
Start
she
doing
is.
stuff.
Yeah, it's getting within 6 inches almost. You're really close.
All right. And then we have Hunter. I'm going to move Rough. Rough gets 1 success. We're doing really bad on our success rolls.
Or closer, yeah.
He's getting ready to shoot. And Spectre. The creature is doing an Intimidate.
Okay.
Have to pass a resolve test or we'll leave. We'll move 4 inches away. So his resolve is 3. Whoops. I think he has a modifier to those too, doesn't he? Yeah, he sure does because he's devout. He rolls 7 anyway. Takes a lot to shake him.
Yeah, I don't fear no stinking specter.
And now it's Hunter, and I think it's just him.
Yes.
All right, so he's going to try to go. He's only got 1 action. Move is 4. So he's going to come walking over here, reading his notes. All right, Spectre. Okay, still within 6.
Yes.
At least one of us. So go ahead and roll for the Spectre.
Okay. 9.
That's Intimidate again. So it's still just Norris.
Mm-hmm.
Norris has a +1 for Devout. So that's 5. So Norris is fine.
Okay.
That's the Spectre's action. But the Spectre's going to take another action. So roll for the Spectre.
5.
That's an Intimidate.
Same thing. Oh dear.
4, getting closer.
Okay, he's
getting
still
worn
okay.
down. He's
All
getting
right.
worn down. That's a Hunter.
So, Pettigrew.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to, let's see if he can activate. 4, only 1. He's going to do an attack with his sword.
Oh, Pettigrew.
Pettigrew.
So that's a hit,
Yeah.
even with the -1 for the shadows.
He doesn't have that
Oh,
night
that's right.
sight.
Yeah, but he hits anyway.
Okay.
He only needed a 5. The sword gave him a 1, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's fine. Absolutely fine.
Is there a modifier to that weapon for damage?
No, there
All
isn't.
right, so then you roll a d10 for damage. You want to roll high.
Hi. Oh, 2.
Just to make no noticeable effect.
But
Cooper? Or ogle?
Yes. He's got one action.
Yeah. A -1 for the weapon.
-1 and -1 for the knight, Stratos.
The creature's defense is 5, so
Okay.
you would need to roll
A 7. No.
No.
So depressing.
Hunter, I'm going to roll for the warrior. 1 success. He's going to shoot. So he's got a +1 shoot. It's 5 to hit. He's got a +1 shoot. That's going to hit anyway. But 6. Doesn't do any additional damage. I mean, anything extra. Has to roll a d10. That's going to do nothing. It is going to cause everyone to look over at
Him.
the loud sound.
Oh, yeah.
And his gun is empty. And that's him done. Hunter! Who should we move? This dude.
Okay. Boy, oh boy.
Damn! Oh wait, that might be enough for him. It isn't. He needs a 4. He has a 5, so he's gonna have to just get in there. But next, now he can start doing.
It's gonna be revenants.
Now it's Hunter.
Really?
Me.
It's the preacher.
No, I have to roll first. He succeeds on 3, so he only gets 1 hit. One successful attack. He's -1 to attack. The creature's in the shadows, so that's -2.
Produced from behind still.
And that's true. So that's back to -1. It's 5s normally. I need a 6.
Number.
And that's horrible. Revenant!
They're all gonna.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Ogle. That makes sense because Ogle's the one that's hurting him.
Yeah.
Actually, I should roll to see that attack is what he's doing. Humans within 6. 10. Yeah, attack is what he's doing. So he's going to swing at you. We should have had modifiers on him because we have him outnumbered. +1 for each additional hunter. So I should have had a +2, but I rolled a 1. Anyway, he's going to swing at Ogle. He needs a 6. He has it. 9. No, that's what you got last time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's not. Okay.
You take 2 wounds.
Okay. 3 wounds. I guess that's all he can take.
Yes. Okay, the next revenant. The one that I shot at. That's a different response. Shot at last action. 10. That's an attack. So he's going to roll a d10 -3. 4 inches. That's probably enough to get to me, isn't it?
Yes, that gets you to him.
So he's going to attack. He needs a 5, so that's a hit. Oh God, when a revenant is hit, the roll to wound suffers a -1 modifier. Good thing you had the 11. All hunters within 4 inches will suffer a -1 modifier to activation rolls. We haven't been doing that. So we have to roll for his damage. 1, that's nothing. Then the next revenant, so he's going to go. He's a 7. This is within 6. So he's going to attack. 5 inches. He's going to get there. It is not good for us.
Lawyer boy was our best hope.
Except that he missed. However, that miss is also going to make another one show up. Almost out of these guys. In fact, I'm already using ghouls.
God.
All right, the one in the middle. 10. That's going to be an attack. Which way does he go? I think it's this way. So he can't go anywhere. That one's going to come towards us. If he moves anywhere, which he probably will. That's an attack. 4. He's going to move 1 inch. That's the only good news so far.
Yes, it is. He's just down off his gravestone.
And the one on the far side.
Okay, this guy?
Actually, is that the one? That one just appeared. It's the one in the back.
This
that one. Yeah. 9. He's
Attack.
going to attack. It's going to be one of them.
Okay.
Probably him.
Okay.
And he's gonna move 6, so he's gonna get there.
Wow. All right, which one do you want me to go for? Okay.
And he's gonna get a +1, +2. He needed that. That's gonna be a hit. 7. He hits poor Cooperthwaite. 1 wound.
Okay.
Spectre!
2?
2 humans within 6 is stock. So it's gonna move 4 inches towards whoever's nearest. It's probably
Here.
him, yeah. Okay, Revenant. We'll do this guy first, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack Ogle again. He smells blood. He's got a +1, but he's down 2, so he's -1. He needs, we need a 6 normally, but he's -1. 9, that's gonna be a hit. 7, that's gonna be 1. That's all you could take, isn't it? You were at 2.
It is.
So Ogle is down. Spectre. The Spectre's well within 6, rolls a 2, and gets stock. So the stock is going to come right up to us, but isn't going to do anything.
Right.
Revenant, not what we want. So it's going to be odd or even over here now. 5, it's going to be
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew. It's normally needs a 6, a 5 because of being against Pettigrew it's not a 5. And there's 2 of us, so it'll be 4. No, I'm sorry, that's the other way around. It needs an 8, and that's not a hit. So Pettigrew can hit at him.
Okay, I get to hit back. Come on. 7.
That's probably a hit, unless his defense was 5.
Defense was 5.
No
I have
weapons.
night sight,
Right.
and I have a +1 on the sword.
So then we roll a
For
d10 for damage.
5.
5 is 1. Fight over here. He needs 5. He doesn't get it. That doesn't mean another one shows up though, because it was only a 2. He's gonna hit back. He's gonna have to use the club musket because he's got it flintlock in his hand. So no modifier for that. He does have a +1, except that he's fighting a guy in the shadows, so that takes that off. So he's gonna need a 5 or higher, and he doesn't get it. This fight, the monster needs a 5. No, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. He needs a 6.
He doesn't
He
get
doesn't get it. Copperthwaite is going to stab back with his sword.
Good.
He's got a +1 for that. So, but it's also a -1. No, he's not in the shadows. He's not next to terrain, the first one. Oh, but there is 2 of them, so that's still a -1. So he's going to need a 6. And he doesn't get it. He gets a 1. The other creature, 3.
No, he doesn't succeed, but there's another one shows up.
He's got to strike back because it didn't hit him. But this time he's outnumbered and that one's in the shadow. So it's going to be -2, so I need 7. I got a 10. And that's a 4, which is a 1 point.
Okay.
Hunter, we do need to do something though. I think there's a trick I should do, and he could actually do. I'm gonna do him. Copperthwaite needs 4s. Still only gets 1. He's gonna do the. Oh, but he's at a negative. Oh well, it's too late now. He's gonna try to do a prayer.
He is inside.
Because I think we can use the prayers in a tricky way. See, prayers are not usually meant for the way we're doing it. It's usually meant to make creatures move away from you. Which is what I was just thinking here. Because if I move her back, It gives me the room. But then it also dawned on me. It said we had to use the prayer 3 times in here. It didn't say we couldn't be using it against the creatures when we're saying it. That may be fiddling with the rules a little bit, but I think this scenario needs some fiddling. I have to use it against someone specifically, so I can't. It has to be within 6. So I'm going to do the one that's in the shadows, because that's the one that's harder for me to hit. Problem is I have a -4 modifier. My resolve is 4. I have to beat 4, and I have a -4.
Oh my God.
That's not going to do it. All right. Hunter.
Okay.
I think we do the other guy. I think I do Norris. And he's got a better resolve.
God is not with us on this one
No,
tonight.
No, he is not. Spectre. Want to roll for the Spectre?
Sure.
That's stock, so he's just going to stay there.
Okay.
Because he can't stock anymore. Spectre. Roll again.
The specters are... 1!
1.
Hide!
So she's going to move 4 inches directly away. It's going to get back towards that.
Yeah, I'd say like here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hunter. All right, you want the Pettigrew to go?
He can. All right, let's get a couple of actions here.
You got 1.
I guess he should attack, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to get past them inside. 7.
That's going to be a hit.
Good.
So roll.
He has a +1. No, not for
yeah,
damage.
+1
Not
to
for
hit.
damage, sorry. High.
That's not going to do it.
Nothing.
All right.
Revenant.
It is a Revenant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Norris. Ooh, he still has a +1 because he's still in a shadow, but he's not. But he is outnumbered, so that that's 0. So he's going to need 6. He's got it. 5. That is, that's 1. This
Damn
one
it.
here, he's got a +1, so he needs a 5. That's a 5. But 3 is nothing. 3 is a. Oh, I have to roll to see if he attacks first in the first place. 2. That one's not
No.
hit, is it? So it is an attack. So, and that would have been a miss, and caused another one to show up. This one here, 6. That's going to be a hit. No, I have to roll first for what they do. That one's not hit either, so that is an attack. That is a hit. 4, that's 1 point of damage on
Lawyer boy.
Scholar. He's not in good shape.
Nope.
And the other one rolls a 2. He is wounded, so that's a 1. But it's still an attack. That's still a hit. And that was a 9. That's Lawyer boy's dead. We're not going to win this. That Revenant is going to go an inch. Revenant is going to go 3 inches. That Revenant, which Revenant just showed up? This one? This one.
This one just showed up.
You should be rolling. I think I have to activate and risk an opportunity attack with Norris.
And I don't know that we can hold all of those off while... Okay, Spectre. 9, Intimidate.
Intimidate. So anybody within 6, this could be disastrous.
It could be. Yes, that's everyone in this fight. But it is not him.
All right, I'm going to roll for Josiah first, but he's got a 3. He's okay.
And I'm rolling for...
Pettigrew.
Yeah, what does it come under?
Resolve.
Resolve? Okay, so it's 4. No, I'm okay.
All right.
That's good. At least she didn't...
Spectre.
Oh, I was going to say, at least she didn't come up close to us. Okay, 3.
Stock.
So she's going to be right
4
next to
inches
us
back.
again. 4 inches forward again, right?
Yeah,
Right where she was.
this is not what we want.
Nope.
Revenant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to attack Pettigrew this time. Doesn't have pluses against him though. It needs 7. Got it.
Got it.
But 2 is nothing.
Okay. So I get to hit him
I
back.
think you get to hit him back.
I
with
do.
Damage. I'm not sure if that has to miss or if it's
No damage, no damage. Okay.
not necessarily.
Okay.
That's
2,
not-
I
that's
don't
not
get
how
him
games
anyway.
work. 1 over here. Roll first. 9. That is an attack. It's going to swing at Coop. 5 is going to be a miss. Down. So we'll roll to see what this one does. 1. He's not wounded though. So that's still an attack because he's not wounded. So he's going to... He's going to close in. The one behind him, 10. He's going to close in. We're not getting in that way.
No, we're not.
10.
No, we're not.
Did we do this fight?
Yes.
This one
No.
is 6. He's going to close in. He's probably in trouble.
Running around this way is looking better and
I
better.
don't think we have a choice now.
Yeah.
And we're probably about to lose another figure. Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling for these movements. 3. That one wouldn't have moved. Actually, those both. I can't keep putting new guys out. I don't have any more.
No, we're done.
This guy wouldn't have moved. This guy would have got there. That guy wouldn't have. This guy would get there. This guy doesn't move. This guy's here. And that one's here. Hunter. I'm gonna roll for him.
Yep.
I need 3s. Finally! I'm gonna run around.
Yes.
I don't think I have a choice.
Nope.
So I'm gonna go to here. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity. So his attack is 6. He's at pluses because of the thing behind him, or from being in the shadow. 5. Okay, no problem. But I had the second one. And that's gonna get me in here. Set me up for next turn. But now they're gonna come at me. Who have you gone?
No, I have not.
All right.
Pettigrew. Just 1. 6, and we're going to attack. 3, but I do get a +1 on the sword.
Now you need a 5. Hunter. I think he should break away. I mean, just because I think
Yes.
he's going to get killed.
I think he should too. Maybe that's the goal.
But he ain't getting away with that. He ain't going nowhere. Spectre.
8.
8. 8 is intimidate.
Okay.
So anybody within 6.
So it's definitely Pettigrew. You're
Yeah. Yeah.
and definitely him.
I'm going to roll for Norris first. Norris is okay.
Pettigrew.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
And that one there. 4. We're all right.
Okay.
So Revenant's the one on you. So that's a 5. It's still an attack. So now he rolls to hit you. And that's going to be a hit.
But
that's
nothing.
The guy behind him. 4. Is going to come forward.
Can I get a counter hit like I did last time?
Yeah, I guess.
Because we said no damage.
I'm not sure that's right, but 9.
9?
Okay, that's a hit.
It's a hit. 5. It could be a point.
That's 1 point. 7, that's going to be a fight. 10, it is a fight. 5 is 1 point. He's down.
Oh God.
That is probably it. I don't think we're going to have a real hard time doing this now.
Yeah. There's 2 of us left.
This guy is a 4. That's going to be an attack, and he's going to move 7. 10 is an attack. He's going to move 5, but he can't. 2 is going to be an attack, and he's going to probably come at me. He's going to get there. He needs a 6. He doesn't get it. I swing back, so I need a 6 to hit him. Got an 8.
You hit him.
4. That's going to be a point to him. Hunter.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to try to activate. I activate on a 3. It's going to be 4s though because of the shambling.
Okay, but you've got both.
But you get both of them. So I'm going to use them both. Try to do the spell. So the first one, I'm going to -4. My resolve is 3. -4. Oh, I have a bunch of pluses though. I have +2 resolve when quoting scripture.
I just don't want to
So
hear
the
it.
first one I'm unsuccessful on. The second one, I'm only at a -2.
Come on.
A 5. That one's successful. So that's going to push him back 4 inches. And it means we've got our first. I wish I'd made both those.
Oh,
Because then we
yeah.
would have only needed one more.
I know.
But he's way back here, and they move a d10 -3, so he may not get back there immediately. In fact, I may not even be the closest thing to him anymore.
That's true.
Hunter, that's you. So roll your activations.
Hi. I have 2.
So they get to attack you because one of them gets to attack you. I don't think
Okay.
they both do. I didn't do that for me.
Okay.
There's an attack of opportunity on you. That's going to be a hit, but no damage.
Okay. So I'm going to go, and I move 5, I think.
I think you move 4. I think the other guy.
Oh,
moved
the other
5.
guy was 5. You're right. He's 4. I just haven't moved him very much. Well, he does get inside.
Yeah.
I can even get ahead of you to protect you if you want, since I'm
That's
better
probably
with my
not a bad
sword.
Idea. It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do it next time. Revenant, and it's probably one of these two. I'll roll for that one first. 8. That's going to be an attack. He's going to move forward. Oh, he's got no problem. That's 6 inches he could have moved.
Great.
So he's going to close. 5 is not going to be enough. This one, 2. He's not wounded, is he? No. He's going to move. He only moves 1 inch. The shambling helps. That one technically moves backwards.
Mm-hmm.
This one, same thing. That one I should be rolling for them. Oh well. This one, 5 is, well, it's almost always an attack. That's why I forget to roll. He doesn't move. All right. Spectre. 2. That is just barely stock, so it's going to be moved 4 inches towards us.
Which is like right on me. I'm the closest.
It's all right. It can't hurt you.
No.
Not that way. It can't. Spectre. 2.
2.
Same thing. It's just going to stay there
It's gonna stay there.
because it can't attack on a stalk.
No.
3. Same thing.
I didn't realize I had 3.
10. Intimidate.
Right.
So we both have to roll.
Right.
We don't want to fail this.
No.
I really don't, and I did.
I got 10.
I did not.
Okay.
I gotta fall 4 back. Revenant.
He's gonna fight me again.
All right. Nothing.
Nothing.
The other
Got
one.
behind him.
9's going to attack. 7 means 4 inches. It can't get in there though because there's too much room, too many things in there. That one, 1 is still an attack if it's not wounded. That one's going to go 5. That one can get there. Oh, so that would be an attack. 5. That's not going to be a hit. This one, 6 is an attack. 1 doesn't move. That one. 1 is an attack. No, that one's wounded.
Mhm.
Still an attack. There's no. They're all even -1s are attack. These things just attack. It's going to go 3 inches.
Jeez. These 2 have to move, and these 2. This one.
They're coming. Hunter.
I got two
So you rolled your
activations.
two activations, all right?
Richard Pettigrew.
So go.
I want to try and do the Bible verse. So I need an 8, right?
What is your resolve normally?
4.
So you have to beat 4, and you have a -4.
Okay. 8. No, come on. Yes.
Got it.
1.
So who are you doing that on?
I guess it'll be that guy. There are so many.
Oh, that's how they move, so I guess it has to be that way. Well, but then he won't move, because that's -0. So it doesn't push him back because of his shambling. But it does still give us the second roll. Now it's the Spectre. You gonna roll for her? What was this? She's got people
5.
within 6. 5 within 6 intimidate, so we have to roll our resolves or we pull back. I'm fine. Your resolve, I think you are fine. You're 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, so that we're supposed to be at -1 if you're within 4 inches of
Oh.
these things.
So I'm down.
That would mean you back out 4 inches.
Okay. Which may not be the world's worst idea.
Yeah, it's not great because it's going to put you outside.
Right.
So we don't have anyone in there to do we have to get back
I
in
know.
to do the third.
I know.
But we only have to do one more, which isn't that
Right.
rough. Except we've been rolling horrible on activations.
We have.
Okay, that's going to be me.
Yeah.
Come on, 2. Come on, 2. I have 3s, and I haven't been getting 2s. But I did this time.
Okay.
No, I didn't. No, I'm out of 4 inches.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to have to move back in. I should be able to do that because I only moved 4 back. Yeah. So I'm going to move here,
Okay.
and now I'm going to do it on him.
Come on.
Mine is 3
Hi.
with a -4 to the roll.
7.
And that's not going to pull it off because that's 0. Now it's going to be all them.
I know.
Spectre,
2.
2. That's Stalk. She's going to just move over next to me. Revenant, not good. So this one here is going to attack. Doesn't move though. This one here is going to attack. Doesn't move though. This one here is going to attack. Moves an inch. Doesn't get anywhere. This one here attacks. Moves an inch. This one here. I think that's actually on him.
I think so.
That one attacks. This one's going to move. This one's going to get somewhere. 6 inches. I think it's going to go this way though, because it can't get through. This one here. Look at them all.
I know.
Attack. That's an inch.
It's going to block my way in there.
4. It's an attack. Doesn't move. This one here. It's attack. That's going to move. This one here. Attack. 3 inches. See, we'd still have a bunch. We'd have like 3 more this turn if I wasn't out of figures.
Oh, great. That's scary.
Now it doesn't move.
And now you're going to pick up another one. It's going to be exactly the same thing.
Yeah, we're in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Revenant.
Yep.
Now they're going to start attacking. Oh, actually, there isn't any to attack. I mean, there's none on us. Okay, this one's going to move. He's going to attack. He's going to move 7, so he's going to go to you.
Okay.
This one's going to attack. I hate that roll. That one's going to attack me. Actually, we should be rolling the attacks first. So,
Okay.
He needs a 6. That's a hit. That's not good.
Low. Now low. Now low. No, that's not good at all.
That's 2, isn't it? No, that's 1.
1. Yeah.
Have you been hit?
No.
So you have now. Okay, this one's attacking me. That's a hit. That's not good. That's
2.
2.
And he has 1 already, doesn't he?
Can you give me the pencil? He does. He's down.
Okay.
That is probably game. Because I think the wise thing for you to do at this point
There's run.
is to leave
Yeah.
on your next activation. We're almost done with cards at least. That's the Spectre. That won't hurt anything. 10.
Well.
That's Intimidate.
Yeah.
Are you within 6?
Yes.
So you
Yeah.
roll. And
I
if you
am.
fail, you'll just
Yeah.
be gone.
This could be it.
Um,
No, I make it. Hunter.
No, Spectre.
Okay.
10, that's an
Same
attack.
thing.
Or,
I'm
intimidate.
I'm good.
You ain't afraid.
God, I got guts.
Spectre. It's okay, the Spectre's not as dangerous.
7.
That's going to be intimidate.
Whoa, just made it.
Did you? I think you're at 3 now.
Why?
Because you're within 4 inches of
Okay.
one of the guys.
All right, then that's it.
So you pull back from her 4 inches, which is
So I'm off
either
table.
off the table or pretty close.
No, I think I'm off at 4. Yep.
Yep. So that's game.
Yep.
Did you get hit at all?
Pettigrew got hit 1.
Injuries. Identify which hunters have emerged unscathed and which have been taken out of action and who has survived but taken wounds during the hunt. All right? So hunters taken out of action, that's like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody but you.
Mm-hmm.
Cooperative, 6. Hunter recovers from their wounds but now carries a lasting injury. Roll on the lasting injury table. Okay, there it is. Hunter suffers an arm wound. First arm wound suffered will cause -1 attack shoot modifier when using weapons that require both hands. Matthew Ruff. Matthew Ruff is 4. Hunter recovers the same category. Ooh. Character may overcome 1 lasting. Oh. He's fine. All right. Josiah Norris. 3. Hunter has succumbed to the wounds and died.
Oh, wow.
Norris has died.
Is he the Reverend?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You want to roll for Ogle?
Yeah, poor Ogle. Come on, he has to be okay.
10.
Yeah.
Hunter makes full recovery. He's
Yes.
absolutely fine. All right, so as long as we're doing this.
Do I need to roll for him with the 1 injury?
Yeah, on a different chart though.
Okay.
He's on the wounded but not taken out of action
Okay.
chart. So go ahead.
3?
3. The hunter recovers from their wounds but now carries a lasting injury. So you
Okay.
roll a d10 on the lasting injury chart.
3.
Hunter suffers an arm wound. First arm wound suffered will cause a -1 attack and shoot modifier when using weapons that require both hands. Bad thing is we all have to pay 3 shillings and we made no money. So we each gain an experience point for taking part in the hunt,
Hell yeah.
even if taken out of action. We didn't kill anything, did we? +1 experience for all characters still on the table, even if out of action. If a scenario was successfully completed, it was not. +1 experience if there were innocents or buildings on the table and no innocents were killed. We do get a +1 for that. Because we don't get it for this because there's nobody in that one. But there is a building there we didn't check, but they didn't attack it either. Experience upgrades. So for anybody that crossed the blue box, which I think is just you.
Cuthbert.
So we roll a d10 and see if he... 5. Character may increase their attack value by 1, may be increased twice. So there you have it. That was Dance Macabre. Not a very good game for the players. This is the hardest scenario I've played of the game so far, and I've played it 3 times, I think, maybe twice. It is really difficult to defeat these revenants by fighting. They take more hit points than I think anything in the game. So they're hard to hurt. And the fact that they keep causing new ones to come up, you end up outnumbered very, very quickly. In this particular game, I was rolling so badly for the revenants that I didn't even have enough revenants. That's not unusual. How many did I make? I think I have 6 revenants I made. In every game, I've ended up having to use my ghouls, and here I ended up having to use my red caps. I could easily have 3 times as many of the revenants as I have for this scenario. It can get really bad and rough. And I think my cemetery was bigger than it should have been, which meant we should have given us an advantage because you have to do the scripture reading within the bounds of that cemetery. So this is one of the hardest scenarios. They do vary tremendously. First scenario in the book, the witch one, is pretty easy. In fact, you only typically fail it if they get off the table. Only one has to get off the table, and that can be luck. Anyway, all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you play Devilry Afoot and you would like to make your own comments about your experiences with the game, please do that down in the bottom there in the comment section. Also, of course, if you have any questions about the game, and if you have ideas for further content you'd like to see us produce here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, we do look in the comment section for ideas on further future content as well. If you've enjoyed the video, I hope you'll hit like, and if you'd like to receive further notifications for videos like this one that may help you determine how to better spend your time or money in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then I hope you'll hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. Till next time, cheers.